The craziest thing happened to me today.
What?
Okay, so this girl messaged me today, and I mean, like, out of nowhere, I didn't have her number or anything, and she just says to me, "Hey, who are you?" And I'm thinking, who are you? You messaged me. So I text back. I'm like, I'm Bran, and said, "Who are you?" She said, "Oh, well, I had your number in my phone as Mystery Man," and I'm like, "Mystery Man, are you eating jalapenos out of the jar?"
Yes. Don't judge. Back to the story.
So anyway, she asked me, like, who are you? We exchanged kind of information. I was like, oh, I live in New Jersey. Where are you from? She said she lives in Arizona, but she used to live in New Jersey. And I'm like, how could she possibly have gotten my number?
This, might have something to do with the cards I put out.
What cards, Tina?
A while back, you were feeling down and you were talking about, law of attraction, forces of the universe. So I put your name on a card with a cute quote and your phone number and just put them in random places.
Yeah, you gave me 3 of those cards, and you said I was supposed to give them out. How many did you make?
How many fit on an 8x10 paper?
What? Are you serious, Tina? You put my number out all over New Jersey?
I wouldn't say all over New Jersey. I think I got bored after a while and might have just left a pile somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Not like it was like the methadone clinic.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Tina. All right, let me message her and tell her. Okay, so I told her, I messaged her and I said my friend might know. Why are you still eating jalapenos? Doesn't that burn?
No.
What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, wait, she messaged me back. She said, "What's your friend's name?"
You didn't give her my name, did you?
No, of course I didn't give her a name. Why does it matter?
I wouldn't want some weirdo with issues having my name and number.
Oh yeah, God forbid a random person somehow gets your name and number. Guys, I had a life-changing experience today.
What's her name and where'd you meet her?
No, it's not a girl, Mark.
Ooh, what a refreshing change of pace.
Yeah, I couldn't stand you getting slapped again.
Thanks, Tina.
No, I don't judge a spanking fetish, so, what's this new thing?
Well, funny you should say that, because I think my life-changing experience is going to lead to me getting smacked a little bit more.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, might need to learn more.
So, I was watching this TED Talk today, and this guy goes around asking people questions that he anticipates they're going to say no to.
So you're gonna go around asking people questions you think they're gonna say no to?
Yeah, do you want to watch the TED Talk?
You're starting already.
Okay, so anyway, if you go around and you ask people questions that you think they're going to say no to, you're disempowering no. So, when they say yes, it's a welcome surprise.
I like that idea. Okay, I'm in.
Alright, so,
I'm in too.
you're in?
Me 3.
Perfect. Let's all meet next week, because it's not like we hang out every day, and we'll talk about what our no experiences were. I had the greatest no week.
Well, hello, Mr. B. Do you fancy a drink?
I see that you got tired of people telling you no, so you asked a question that would get a definitive yes.
Okay, what do you fancy, mate?
What's your house tonight?
Since it was no week, Jack Daniels.
Because you knew the whiskey snob me was going to say no to that?
Well, I did know that, but look, it says it right in the bottle. No 7.
Very clever. Clever enough to earn that no into a yes.
Fantastic. So how do you want it? On the rocks?
Whiskey snobs, so Paul Abdul.
Straight up it is.
So, who's going to start us off?
I'll go first.
Great.
There's a new assistant Dom position at the hospital.
Ooh, Assistant Don. You know, ever since your family got out of organised crime, I thought you'd never get to be a Don.
Don stands for Director of Nursing.
Okay, so you applied for the assistant DON position.
I'm completely underqualified, but the fact that I, was interested shows ambition, so they said I might get an interview.
Well, cheers to that.
Good for you.
Roland, you're up.
You are going to love this, mate. So you know that business idea we had a few weeks ago, genealogy?
Yes.
I've managed to get us our first gig, so make yourself available next week.
No way.
Yeah,
Tell me
with one of
more.
my writing groups.
Yeah.
Genealogy?
Yeah. Roland and I had this idea to sell gin to people via house parties.
Okay.
So tell me more about the gig.
Okay, so it's with my writing group. They just love the idea. They love the idea of the drinking the gin. So make yourself available next week. I'll give you all the details.
All right. Great.
How about you?
Okay. So there's this girl.
Of course there is.
Anyway, there's this girl who works at the bagel place that I go to every day, and I was always afraid to ask her out, even though I found her absolutely adorable, because if she said no, I was going to have to find a new bagel place.
Just like you had to find a new hairdresser,
Or a new cupcake place.
Or a new hospital.
an auto mechanic.
So anyway, yeah, I'm tired of finding new places, and this bagel place is irreplaceable.
How can a bagel place be irreplaceable?
Have you ever had their white fish on a whole wheat?
I definitely can say that I have not.
Okay, well, go get that, and then ask me how a bagel place can be irreplaceable.
Okay, well, I'm not quite as keen as you New Yorkers for white fish for breakfast.
Right. So anyway, I go in there, order my usual, and when I'm done, I tell her, like, hey, you know what? I've kind of always had a crush on you. Let's go out sometime.
Did you get a first date?
I did. We went out last week.
And a second date?
Going out tomorrow.
Second date. Looks like you've been getting better with the ladies.
Well, it couldn't get much worse.
So, backhanded comments aside, Mark, how did your no week go?
Went pretty well. I went to the donut shop, asked them if they could make Olympic ring donuts.
What are Olympic ring donuts?
That's what's in the box over there.
Is that what's in the box?
You betcha.
Okay, so before Tina gets ahead of herself, isn't it a bit cliche for, you know, a cop going to a donut shop?
Yeah, that's what the guy at the donut shop said too.
Well, he's not wrong.
You know what? This gives me a fantastic idea for a new novel. How about two star-crossed lovers, and the only reason they end up coming together is because they both decide to ask no questions for a week. I could call it, When No Means Yes.
Roland, that sounds like straight up sexual assault.
You really think so?
Yeah, that's like when I thought the Alison Krauss song was "You say yes when you say nothing at all."
Those aren't the lyrics?
It's you say best when you say nothing at all.
That makes a lot more sense.
Exactly, which is why Roland should call his book "You Say It Best When You Say No to It All."
Bran, you're like a dad with no kids.
Maybe your next book should be about a crazed architect who kidnaps children just so he can be a dad.
Or it can be about a completely sane architect just looking for some love to settle down with and have children with.
No one's gonna read that shit.
Yeah, that would just be called The Never Ending Story.